raised to believe in grace, that we can be transformed into a better person. But I was also raised to believe in retribution.
Hi, folks. I was also believed to believe in retribution. How's it going, folks? Hi. Hey. I'm just doing this casually until something else happens in my life. Let me put these on. Spare you the nonsense here. So we're just going to kind of get a couple of commercials out of the way, right? And then I'll be getting right back to what I'm doing here. What am I doing here? I'm actively watching him so he knows that I'm actively watching him while critiquing on him while he's live, because he won't actually talk to me because he's kind of like a coward and he fucking blocked me immediately on X. And yeah, here we go. Yep, cool, very cool. So headphones on and ears up. So yeah, I already did my today's episode, so this is just going to be extra and or nothing that I'm just going to delete later. But I just want him to know that I'm watching. But also, yeah, he's already been a little racist and he's already been a little pig-headed, and he already said something like, this white kid who used to be racist does not deserve to make money now because he was racist once as a kid in school. Like, this guy is so fucking hard up to prove that, like, white people are evil for saying the N-word, which, you know, it's a terrible thing. Don't do it. But, like, he now thinks that, like, this child or whatever shouldn't be able to join politics and make money within that space, like, ever within his life. And that's kind of what we're being set up with here. So it's kind of just disgusting. It's like one of the most disgusting fucking displays of, like, wishing another American, like, genuinely ill just based off of, like, racial assumptions. It's not even racial stereotypes or any of that shit. He's just going with, like, race assumptions. He has a bunch of, like, white-based race assumptions, and that's all he's been pushing the entire time. So I just went through a bunch of his videos, and I was just glancing, just listening. Like, really? Is all he does sit here and, like, bash on white? Yes. That's all he does is bash on white. And if you've said the N-word, he bashes on you, unending, which I understand. But people should be able to move on from their past if they're trying to. And he just sticks it and says, no, they're a racist who is just hiding it and they're grifting. He's not hiding it and grifting. He's just changed. He has a family and shit now. So you're kind of just a piece of shit for not letting Ethan be in that space of, like, he's trying to change, he's got a family now, all that other shit, you know? So yeah, you're gonna see this thing in the way, because, like, right now I'm not signed in because I can't, because this cocksucker got me fucking a little wrist slap. You got me it. Okay, you got me it. Correct. So I'm not brigading. I have nobody watching me. I'm not telling anyone to go over there and do anything. I'm not harassing his chat. I'm not saying anything in it. I didn't last time either, and they said I was. This is really fucked up. So he just said that we should get the local Democrats out and fill their seats with independents. He's trying to destroy our country and make it easier for the right-wing psychos to take it the fuck over, and I don't know if he even realizes that or not. Right, left, the extremist psychos, the oligarchy, whether it's working from one direction or not, whatever you want to define it as, okay? And now he's still on some wax rant, so I hope he knows that a lot of his community is not even from this country and is saying, like, go out and do this and do that and change the fucking world and shit, and it's like, no, dude, you're speaking to a bunch of fucking, like, foreign people in your fucking chat, so you're getting paid by people from Australia and shit. I looked them up. Like, you're getting paid by people who aren't American because you're destroying the country on behalf of Hassan and the hate group. So nope, they're trying to pin the sexism shit. They always do that. Because Ethan did, like, 1 or 2 days of, like, the trans party and the gay party with the gay flag in the background and shit, and then people got, like, whoa, over fucking offended and oversensitive about it. And there's a lot of people who just identify with this guy because of skin, and they might be gay. And so they will endlessly support him and rail against somebody like Ethan because he's telling them to do so. So it's a whole chain of, like, people who aren't thinking for themselves, and it's a whole, like, race thing at the middle of it all, unfortunately. It's weird.
I don't even know what that's.
No, you don't. Yeah, they had like a major docs. It was a major docs problem. It's nothing. He doesn't know what it is. He doesn't know
They get
about
a lot
it.
more notoriety in members joining if they get members in Congress.
Yeah. It's fine.
Nobody
Come
cares
on.
about like
Come on.
ESA member in the city council.
So I'm watching you, bro. How's it going?
Nashville, Tennessee.
Oh, you don't care now. And you took Ethan off the screen. Put Ethan back on the screen, bro. Oh, there we go. I fixed it. Great.
ESA member in Congress. Yes,
There you go.
please.
Get rid of the
Also takes
Democrats
money.
and replace them.
Time, and
It takes money and time and resources. You're so funny with your like backlifting here. Yeah, okay. Amazing, dude. Amazing. Come on over. Come have a chat with me. You can't actually have a chat with anybody. You'll like melt. Come have a chat. Come on over. Come on. Come on, buddy. Come on. So what's with you and denims and all these other motherfuckers? Why are you all in the same field? You people. You're mostly white. Denims. I don't know what she is. Is she white? You're mostly lighter skin tones. Okay, folks. You folk. You H3 haters. Okay.
I want to at least get through this.
Anything? Anything? I know somebody's watching me watching him. I know somebody's. I can see it. I know you're there. Okay, cocksucker. Who is it? Did you ban those two people yet?
Breathe in, breathe out. Oh, also thank you for the 25,500 followers.
Did you ban those two people yet? Did you ban them? I'm looking for their names. I'll find them. Did you ban them? Did you ban those two names? Did you ban those names? You're gonna be disingenuous. You're not gonna ban them.
Okay. Run our way. Good, thank you. Somebody left a YouTube comment on my YouTube video saying that I have to brush my beard. I'm like, dang, that's crazy.
You know, sometimes it gets like little fuzzies in it and shit. Sometimes I'll find like a long hair just like wrapped up in it. I'll be like, oh, yeah, what the fuck? So I got a little bit of neck hair, but just a tiny bit. I only have a little bit of neck hair, you know. I could have more. Is that like a zit? No. You have commitment issues? That's cute. Oh, you can't really like get along with another person long term. Must be a challenge for you, huh? Okay.
I said I had a zesty voice a while ago too, like, you know what I mean?
Now I get to hate watch you. It's not gonna be Hassan or any of that other shit. It's gonna be you.
I'm leaving the internet. I'm throwing myself off a cliff. You feel me?
I hope you get Burma banned. Honestly,
You know, Burma does it.
you say a lot of racist shit. I don't need to play the clip over and over again to prove it either. I'll just watch him for an hour. Any given hour, he says blah 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 white in a negative connotation. It's amazing. And you have a face, you have a real profile, and you won't meet me to toe to toe. So your commentary about any of that,
Let everybody know that they baddie.
when you do meet something you're fucking toe to toe with, you hide like a bitch and you block them. So exactly, yes, exactly. Toe to toe, buddy. How's it going? I said I'll box with this. I'm not trying to box with you. You're fine. I don't want to like hate watch you, but whatever. I thought you were better than the other idiots. I didn't mind watching you. Like I was saying. Uh-oh. Starting to talk about races again. As it just goes right to it. I mean, you got other things to you than that, you know. Color, skin color. Like I just don't get it. Yeah, he won't watch me. I don't. I'm not waiting to get it. We're just hanging out. We're just hanging out.
They no longer have to hide.
Okay. Stop talking about it. Like you're hiding. You're hiding.
Yeah, that's the thing. Hassan spends all day trying to like.
Hassan was fake
say
friends.
I'm lying and stuff. I saw you saying you don't.
He was very disingenuous, and then he ended up bullying Ethan, and I felt bad for Ethan. Ethan's the underdog.
You made a great point. You said, I'm not listening to what Ethan says, I'm listening to what Hassan says. And that's all I have, that's all I ask. I love for you just to sit down and watch this.
Hila does like to talk shit behind the camera. She's funny. But she shouldn't talk on the camera because, like, people will try to murder her and shit, you know?
I just encourage you to watch it, but...
I'm white. So many white MFs hide their head as soon as who kinda likes to hide his Tim Pool ruined beanies. I just wear a backwards cap most days. Stop. You're gonna go bald. Hat?
You'll see.
Cap.
Ethan didn't know I was a
cap.
communist.
A cap.
Give me a fucking break. Back to back. Let's take a listen.
Yeah, I guess where I'm coming from, and I'm coming from someone who used to be a socialist myself for a pretty long time. And actually,
and by the way, shout out
Parker. I don't believe Parker, bro. Nah, Parker used to be a socialist. I don't think so. I don't think so. Maybe I'm incorrect on this. I'm wrong on this. I don't think you can go from socialist to not socialist without grifting.
Why is he insistent on something being a grift? Like, so I can't go from what I am to right wing for sure without it being a grift. It feels very disingenuous. To be a Nazi or something, that would be like suicide for me. So thank you for accusing me of being that.
Maybe because of my experience,
you're an idiot.
Like, you learn about socialism and your eyes just kind of open up a little bit.
No.
You're like, man, it's crazy.
No.
But do you just stop believing that, like, capitalism is an oppressive system?
No. What are you, 14? Is this fucking grade school?
You just don't believe that anymore? Like,
what are you, fucking 14? I want a barter economy.
Great, awesome, and amazing.
I want a barter economy. Shut up. You're so fucking immature, dude. So fucking immature and naive. You learn a little bit about socialism and it just blows your fucking brains. Well, then just go live in a different fucking country, dude. Go live in a socialistic country. Go live in a socialist country. Enjoy yourself. Leave, idiot. So I'm like, what the fuck is with these people? You don't have to change my country, you know, the one that made you. You don't have to leave and change you don't have to change the country that made you, and it's good for us. It doesn't mean it's good for you. It's good for us.
Dean and his friends are pretty fucking...
You're selfish.
I'm just really encouraged to see, like...
You're simple-minded and fucking selfish, dude.
That aren't fucking communist socialists.
Yeah.
Like liberal democracy, man.
Seriously.
Get it.
Right.
Dab me up, brother.
Right. I agree. Like I said about Bernie.
This guy,
yes, Bernie style. USA. Yes. These are the kids who were raised on Bernie stuff. So I don't know why Sean is so hateful towards them. So let's find out what they rhetoric like. If somebody went from a former racism just for shock to somebody who now is all of a sudden a woke libtard, then yeah, duh. And that's kind of what a lot of us have went through as children, experiencing shock language and then growing out of it. Me, not the N-word user. But you don't think that people who do say the N-word should ever be forgiven. Ever. And that's what we're doing with here. You don't think that even he should be forgiven for his former maybe being rightish or whatever. You think that people can't flip from one side to the other. That's very strange. Very weird.
What I said to Hassan in our debate.
Yeah, he's also wrong.
No. What was it?
Like, Ethan, you're identifying with somebody who's like 20 years old.
And if a 20-year-old American and a 40-year-old American and a 30-blank-year-old American, if Americans agree and you don't, Mr. I'm with Hassan and I'm with Comrade Casey. I saw you glazing up Comrade Casey just a minute ago. You were glazing up Comrade Casey a minute ago. You're with the KKK. You're with the KKK boy. You're literally in bed with the KKK boy. Oh, I didn't even think about that until just now. Wow. That's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's Parker down here. I don't know why his thing says Matt. It's not Matt. It's Parker. Parker's the more mature yet.
Almost verbatim. What a fucking group! What a group of smart guys with slick young men we got here. And these, anyway.
Thank God.
I'm not gonna glaze.
I've talked to a few of the younger generations in like VR chat and shit too. They do have a fucking brain. Some of them are amazing, fucking great. Thank you. They might save our fucking country. You lost. You've been radicalized. You've been tilted. You've sold out our country for $1 or $2. for a couple Coney soldiers for Hassan's war. Yep. This guy makes next gen
What did he say? I've never been banned on TikTok.
USA. He's leftish, dude. We always get banned on TikTok. What do you even mean? Excuse me? I got banned on TikTok because I was like cross-dressing on it. Not even in a bad way. Just I was like walking down the street and shit with my own shit. They banned me on there. What do you mean? It's because you people silence shit. You know, over-offended, triggerable, you know, socialists and, you know, commies and shit. You folk. Okay? Fucking cowardly fucking piece of shit. Stick to the fucking conversation out of context. Far be it for you to be educated enough to stick into context. Mr. North Carolina? Where'd you go to school? I assumed it was North Carolina. Well, then you could have better education. My bad. You might have better education. As if it mattered. With your inability to accept fucking fact for fact.
But I don't think that's a critique. It starts to corrupt. People start to fight and advocate against it. But I don't think that's a critique against social democracy in of itself. I think that just means that you just need to maintain social democracy in the same type of power.
This guy makes next gen USA Kid Soldiers Coney 2025 here.
So he's saying that
Yep.
social democracy is super great and awesome and amazing. Right, don't get ahead of it. Don't get to that in a second. He says that social democracy is super awesome and amazing, and it's the best state of and form of governance. But people inevitably fight against it, and so we just have to maintain it. We just have to ensure that it's maintained, and everybody will be happy. How do we do that? How does one ensure the maintenance of social democracy?
By not acting like a bunch of triggered idiots who tear our own part aside.
How would that be enforced?
By flooding out the right and making it more Democrats, and then further defining what is the proper left within the Democratic left that would be in office at that point. That's how you do it, idiot. You're stupid. Anyway. You're dumb. You're just kind of dumb.
Right?
Right. You're just kind of dumb.
Maybe some form of education?
Yeah. We've done this before.
Form of education, maybe?
Where are you from?
I don't know.
Let's look it up. Let's just look up where you're from again and
That Ethan's very much against.
compare your actual like education. Okay, Sean. Let's do a little extra doxing. Just have fun here. Let's see.
He's talking about his ideal state. For
Organizer. My fucking
what he's
dick,
describing
dude.
now, he's talking about his
Coder,
ideal
labor organizer,
ideal
YouTuber.
state for society.
Okay.
is
Creators
state
for
mandated and
Palestine.
enforced
So you're
social
grifting off of Palestine. You're grifting off the Palestine crowd, correct? So you grift off Palestine tragedy, right? So what's your dog in the fight when it comes to the Palestine grifting? And what turned you over to that side? Well, the second you turned over to there, when you took on a little socialism and it woke up your eyes, wouldn't that be a grift then? And your own opinion towards them, isn't that then a grift? I'm pretty sure that's, by your definition, the exact same thing that you're railing so hard against is that style of a quote-unquote grift. What are you? What are you? Like, in terms of what you represent. Like, what the fuck are you then? The fuck are you, dude? What the fuck do you represent? What are you doing? What are you doing? What's your point? And so now you're going to shit on a more leftist, more democratic, which you just said you wanted, younger crowd who would like to get into the political sphere and fucking cause that for you, and you're somehow demoralizing or degrading him. Is it because he's white, I wonder? Yes, because you've already said that he, in his past, had a slightly, you know, he might have said the N-word or whatever. That's what you said, is he had like a Republican past, a conservative past, and now he's a little bit left, and now he's grifting by your definition. So by everything I just set up, so you are admitting that you're grifting the Palestine thing for money then? Correct? Or no? Because yes, you are. Then you're exactly admitting that. And you're just jealous that you're not making the money or getting the attention, right? Because you're the clout chaser. Not us, not them, not anyone else. And every time you're talking about somebody, you're punching up. You punch up. You say, hey, Ludwig. You say, hey, these other guys. You punch up a lot. You're a clout chaser.
Debated. He is like Stephen Crowder, who only challenges.
You're the coward. You're the fucking coward, dude. Call him what he is. He's a coward. He's a fucking kid who's just coming into that state of, like, courage and finding his own voice in this fucking world instead of just maybe riding his parents' opinions or whatever the fuck. He's full of courage. He's exactly the opposite of what his chatters are trying to display this youthful individual as. The fuck, man?
I feel like that's kind of
Maybe him having that conservative core gave him that strength to
I
pursue.
think that this real certain form has been tried, and I think
Maybe you learn
Socialism has.
by going back and forth.
Social democracy hasn't even
Idiot.
been tried. Okay, buddy.
But like my argument would then be is that we
true,
have to
though.
try it on smaller levels to be able to see whether or not it works on a larger form in order to be able to.
Oh, he's okay. That
Honestly,
guy
I
in the
think
chat.
It's kind of funny that like they're debating Hassan about the efficacy of social democracy.
Sounds a fucking moron. And then his replies are like, "Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. That would really, eviscerate the proletariat, bro."
I don't think we'd be able to say that we should.
And then
have
that's it.
on some sort of globalized production model.
Listen, you'll hear it.
That we don't have
He's
any
like,
type
he's
of
real
level
lax.
of
He's real fucking
actual
dumb.
probability
Hassan, you're kind of
of
dumb
demonstrating how
when it's
likely it is
convenient.
that it's going to be beneficial for workers or for people, because we could actually like hurt some of our concerns, like quality of life for workers, if we don't take that into account when we're.
So I just shamed Hassan for, hanging out with children. I'm watching the After Effects.
I mean,
That's
Parker's
different.
Literally just saying like, because you don't have all the answers of your theoretical society, we should just keep what we have now. That's what his take is boiled down to.
You kind of, and you don't like status quo because you won't talk about the two-state solution either. You won't talk about the two-state solution shit either. You don't like status quo. You don't like things as they are. So you should like, in other words, what the crazy fucking right-wing and Doge are doing right now. And again, these people, okay, the anti-H3ers, aren't erupting and shouting about the Nazis taking over the government. They're talking about some other shit. They're talking about other shit. Whatever it may be. They're talking about other shit. Hassan's even talking about me. Sean's even talking about me rather than the Nazis taking over the country. And why? Because they like the fact that the Nazis are taking over the country. We can keep doing this again and again and again, but it's all back to the same anti-Semitic routes. Everything has that same opinion on that side about fuck America at a point. And they want to see its downfall and degradation. And people like this are spokespersons of that movement. Him saying that he's in bed with Comrade Casey, that makes sense. His power with Hassan, that makes sense. His talking about watching Denims later, that makes sense. They're all in the same pool. They've gathered together, and they are hate fucking the shit out of just H3. And they're admitting it. And they understand that they're a network. And H3 says, this is happening. And they say, no, it's not. And they all gather up more and they all attack him more. And then they say, no, it's not. And what for? It's under that guise of the same, like, Reichstag. Y'all are just a bunch of fucking Nazis, neo-Nazis, and fucking pieces of shit who actively work against America, as it is, our Constitution. You're destroying us. This is terrible.
The guy who's the formerly racist, not racist anymore.
You're racist.
Liberal TikToker.
You are racist. I'm done. I'm reporting this stream. You're talking about race out of line.
At all.
You are racist. I've proven it several times. You say mediocre whites. You say a lot of shit in specific ways where you are racist. You're racist. I'm getting you again. Yep.
That's the vibe that I get. Middle class Ohio guy. Yeah. That's the vibe that I get from
racing. He's race baiting, race tagging. He's racing so he can say what his race is and then say what he is based off of that stereotype.
I'm not saying he's pretty. I'm saying pretty boy as a descriptor.
Hateful conduct, harassment, hateful conduct.
Workers are right, I guess. I know.
Hateful behavior, slurs, hateful behavior. Stereotyping, comma. He keeps shaming this Parker kid for being white, and
he actually believes things. I don't think the rest of them actually believe things. Right? Parker will debate about trans issues. He'll debate about the economy. He'll debate about.
I'll type the rest.
And because he believes things, his mind can actually be changed. Right? Harry and Chris are just reinforced by the dollars that flow into their pockets. They don't have beliefs. They don't have takes. They'll debate Trump supporters because they're getting paid to debate Trump supporters. That's really it. You know what I mean? Yeah, they're for sale.
not genuine, comma, being disingenuous, and he's kind of rallying his crowd to believe the same and to further harass and believe the same.
TikTokers are justifying massive.
Yeah, further harass and
That on Reddit. I think it's true.
all based off of white stereotyping. He says he's just like any typical white boy from Ohio, middle of nowhere, comma, stereotyping, comma, very harmful speech, comma, every video that I've seen today, this man has been very insulting towards a specific race, and it's just white people, period. He is very racist towards white people, period. No other thing could be said here, period.
I mean, yeah, Jubilee,
Something needs to be
Jubilee
done
does
here,
pay.
period.
He was paid for his Jubilee.
It just does.
Not a lot of money, mind you. Right? I was also on Jubilee. I also paid for my flight. Jubilee also did give me money.
Okay.
Right? When I say paid shows, first of all, Chris and Harry are paid shows. They get money to produce content on TikTok for the Democrats. Number one. Number two, also paid in opportunities, paid in clout, paid in Jubilee video. I'll just show you.
But when
They stopped me from reporting? I think they might have stopped me from reporting. I think they just stopped me from reporting even. He is stereotyping. He's being very racist and doing a lot of white stereotyping to this Parker guy, saying that he's just a nothing white kid from Ohio, typical white Ohio kid. Period. Very racist.
This should be a message to Kamala
Here we go.
Harris specifically. She will lose the election if she
Yeah, they won't let me send any more messages here.
catering to Republicans.
They won't let me report this. I'm going to log into a different name then. So I will report this video right now, and you'll watch me do this. Is this how I keep getting... I'm on YouTube, though. Fuck off, YouTube. YouTube doesn't care about this kind of shit. They're fine with it. Hi, how's it going? That's very nice. YouTube also takes like 5 days to even get back to you. I know how this shit works.
Oh, yeah, right.
Assholes. Fuck off.
I remember.
I might have to be on YouTube for a while just because of this asshole now. Uh-oh.
Like 30 Democrats and 30 Republicans.
Okay.
Right there.
Good for you. So literally, look at you. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you and look at you and look at you. Look at you. Look at you fucking clout chasing. What do you mean you're not a clout chaser? Clout chasing, little clout chaser. Shut the fuck up, dude. And you've rode your fucking skin color the whole time to do that, too. It's pathetic. I've heard a couple fucking stories out of you. Like, I was here because of this. You benefited from DEI. And now you're saying this kind of shit? Like, you don't believe that anybody else should ever be able to come up and shit? Dude, this is ridiculous. Absolutely fucking ridiculous. You're a shame. You're a shame. Period.
That is not a very good thing. That
Disgusting.
Is well at all. And I think we all need to take a beat, realize
you only got those advantages that you got because of everything that the libtards and the Democrats and the liberals did.
He's the president. It's a shadow government. The military's Kamala Harris is going to get elected.
This is Parker right here, by the way.
Absolutely ridiculous. Actively working against everything that former generations of all of us have fought to get. All of us. These rights. And you are actively working against them.
DNC, like, dick rights.
And then what are you?
Like, straight.
So what are you? I'm so fringe. I'm so non-voter. You didn't help us. You're why Trump won. You are why Trump won. Oversensitive, viewed as the left. You're why they won. You are why they won.
No, like, okay.
Doesn't understand it. Completely lost. Does not understand life. Doesn't understand shit. Absolutely ridiculous. So fucking dumb. No offense, you're really fucking dumb. Or it's purposeful, and you're fucking smart, but I don't like it. So, one or the other. Shit, dude.
Like, there was a mock election.
I gotta check my Gmail real quick.
And there were people who were like, I mean, we already know how this is gonna go. It'll be 30 Democrats and 30 Republicans. Like,
thank you, Oreo.
Yummy, fluffy,
Received your report. Received your report. Received your report. Yep.
Oreo cakesters.
Yep. Okay. Sure.
The night that BJ Vines disappeared.
Okay.
What if I miss something else?
Sure.
When you kill a man, he's bound to you forever.
Sure.
Introducing a collab like no other collab before. A collab that makes sense.
Okay, let's try,
Bone peanut buttery bites. The collab by Milkbone and Jif.
What happens when you connect to quantum fiber?
I'm not hearing his voice right now. It's kind of nice.
World to life.
Hey, I said, oh, damn it. Oh, okay, it worked. It worked. There we go. My channel. Okay, no thanks. Go back. No thanks. Yes, disable this feature. Okay. And we go, Sean.
That fits your life.
Dad, I'm a genius. I figured out how to make us
La
penguins.
la la la
That's
la
gonna
la.
be tricky without wings.
La la
Exactly.
la la
That's
la
why I've
la.
got Red Bull. It gives you wings.
Na na
All we
na
have
na
to
na
do is drink it.
na. I want money.
Come on,
That's
Dad, just drink it.
what I want. I want money. That's
But
what I want. That's what I
It's 40 degrees below. You think we're standing
want.
here for
Yeah.
fun?
That's what I want. Bum, 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 bum. What movie is that?
But only if you drink.
Is that like Wayne's World or something?
Lululemon glow up leggings are made
Um,
for a fit that holds you up and feels spring loaded to give you the confidence to hold nothing back. No holding back from anything. Not one damn thing. Or you could just do a little stretching.
To be fair, my handwriting was kind of rough.
He clipped Spit Dragon out of context for the purposes of trying to display him to his chat as a racist, when Spit Dragon was referring to the educational statistics of North Carolina and Minnesota.
This isn't block caps. I was thinking about block caps so it could be easily read.
This is purposefully misconstrued and hateful bullying content towards Spit Dragon.
Yeah. These are nice. I'm so jealous. Thank you. So Photoshop confirmed on the note. Oh God. Oh no. Now you guys can erase this. Like this. And then write whatever you want on there. Oh God.
See? See? Huh? Huh? Look at that. Look at him. Jeez. You hate. Oh, see? Like, right. See that? So racist, dude. So racist. Oh, he's race baiting, too. He's race baiting right now. Race baiting.
Confirm. It's not Black History Month anymore. It's valid.
Race baiting, comma, racist, comma, he wrote I hate blacks on a piece of paper and showed it to the chat, period. Bad faith.
That's right. I did vote for Trump. It says it right there.
He said he's a Trump voter.
It says it right there.
He said he's a Trump voter. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
But yeah, that's why I'm not stalling. I hate Cloak and Dagger mains. True. That's why
he covered the Parker kid in bad faith and also tried to say that he only had any of the opportunities that he did because of the fact that he was white, as well as stereotyping him and saying he was a plain white Ohio white kid.
I wasn't doing this for me.
Period. Very racist.
I was doing this to show people that there are a
racist
contingent of voters
You're being racist. I'm gonna keep doing this until you aren't talking anymore.
Getting hate for this? Not really. There are a contingent of voters that don't want to vote for Kamala Harris. Literally, as I said, at the end of this.
Which won't happen. I don't think it'll happen because you got Hassan power behind you, don't you?
Right. I want to pick these last three.
Agree on topics more. What I would say to folks who aren't prepared to vote for Harris is that we get to live in the world as it actually exists, not the one that we wish exists. And the reality is you have two choices, and not voting is a choice. And it probably isn't going to get you the opportunity.
See?
The mock election results.
One of those no voters. The no voters are just as bad as a right-wing vote, and that's why Trump won. It's because stupid people, and or people that knew what they were doing, were convinced not to vote. You're the reason we lost. You're literally the reason why Trump is in there. You let the rapist in, you might as well have voted for him. What a joke. What a funny joke. Asshole.
I think that
fuck yourself. Idiot.
She will lose the election if she continues down.
You're dumb. You're dumb. See? Anti-Democrat, anti-Harris. As somebody of the same creed, you know? Left wing. You said you weren't voting. You said they aren't voting. You said we're all not voting for the blue today. We're all not going to vote. So you're literally the reason we lost. So the reason why you didn't vote for a rapist is just as bad as, you know, Hassan denying the rape even exists. You know what I mean?
None of them. They were all completely abnormal.
You're really trashy. Everybody in the world is abnormal. You're trashy. You're definitely not normal. You think you're normal? Trashy. Trashy.
I'm broken because I'm a freaking Twitch streamer.
At least you had a moment.
These people are worse than I am.
Of something there.
Like, okay,
wow. I think that's the first time you've ever done that. Jesus Christ.
Is a leftist.
Don't. Now you're doxing people. Now you're actually doxing people. Now you're doxing people and talking about their races.
Did not vote for Kamala Harris.
And you're doxing people, talking about their races, and shaming them based off of their political affiliation.
She's pro-life, chat.
Oh my God.
She says that Kamala Harris is for killing babies.
Oh my God. You are spreading dissension, harassment, bullying. He just said
we have like the Ryan, the hotties for Harris.
He just doxed a girl named Connie and said that she is a pro-baby killer and said who she voted for and everything. He's giving people's personal information away and in negative ways to his audience, period. He said that she was indigenous and had shamed her for that as well, period. This is absolutely disgusting.
Trans women who are conservative, like I don't know what else
he is currently outing Republican trans women.
We have this guy who is a black Republican
to his audience in a negative connotation, period. Absolute trash.
This guy who's like
he won't stop, period. Anti-trans, this and that person.
This guy who's like relatively normal, but he wore a Trump fight shirt with
etc.
the fist up for some reason.
He's being incredibly racist and giving away people's personal information, and we don't even know if it's true or not, period. Absolute filth.
She showed up with a flower on her hair saying, why can't we all just get along?
Filth, dude. Block this user. You are fucking filth. You are fucking garbage, dude.
I'll play her section as well.
Oh my God, you're shit.
I'll play Bridget's section as well.
My God, you're shit, dude.
I'll show you Connie's section.
Are you kidding me?
Undecided because I feel like the politics that
we're dealing
with is very unethical in our nation. For me, as a Democrat,
you're kidding me, dude.
As a leftist,
why even going through this?
Exploitation in every form and in every way. I think that every human being should be treated with justice and equality, and for that reason, I am pro-life. I think that the unborn are individual human
pro-choice,
with a body plan.
But it doesn't matter. We're not supposed to shame her for that or mention how her indigenousness or not applies to it. You're being racist with that. You're assuming something about her because of her race about how she feels about being pro-life or not. You're a fucking deplorable piece of shit. So you can assume a bunch of shit about other people, but it's not okay if they assume anything about you, even if they are joking.
We ate lunch.
You're trashy, dude. You're really trashy. Fuck off. And then you treat her like that.
She was sitting at my table.
And after that, you treat her like this, and you try to feed her to your fucking chat. You're
She said she
garbagey.
was anti-cowboy. She was a leftist. I was like, okay.
Another fake friend type, right, Ethan?
No, literally bread. We had
Fake friend. Don't talk to people like this. Don't talk to these psychotic fucking socialists and communists. They're just trying to take your country from you and use your information against you. This is absolutely disgusting.
standing off on the side, like over there.
So he's admitting that he knows extra details about her that he's given to us. Okay.
What?
Disgusting, dude. Absolutely fucking foul. You're a foul person. You're a very foul person. You're a Palestine grifter. Terrible.
I didn't talk about Palestine with Kanye, I talked about Palestine with other people.
And then you call for the death of destiny in the meantime, right? You say that white people should die. All generations of white slavers should fucking die. You said that. Racist. I mean, fuck them, but yeah. I mean, well, fuck white slavers, but you know what I mean.
Everything is very small. I think I would like to
Not supposed to
see
call
my
for death.
principles, and my principles tell me that since.
And what kind of leftist is she? Or is she just leftish? Like, people are already prodding, like, what kind of dirty liberal is she? These are people...
Full-throated anti-capitalist, like, land back indigenous rights, abolish the police leftist.
So he's letting out personal information about her. Even more so. He's, like, doxing her in a different way. And, like, it's like to feed what could possibly be so many fucking random people in his chat, like, all around the fucking world. He's just feeding them this information. And prefacing it with this. There you go.
In the womb, and Trump doesn't care about life outside of the room. You know what I mean?
There you go.
So that's why she's a third-party voter. Like, I promise you, I am not making this up.
You're scummy. It doesn't matter if you're making it up or not. You tilt everything.
Person that existed.
You only bring up things to tilt them so you can take advantage of that. And if she even comes out and refutes a single angle of this, you'll have her muted and you'll have Hassan harass her and ban her and whatever the fuck else, right?
Yeah, this is progressive.
Okay, buddy.
Abortion.
You're really trashy. You're trashy. Understand that.
To abuse other people with that power.
We talk a lot about politics in our home.
Yeah, this is the Democratic son, Republican mother thing. I want to see. We'll see what Bridget has to say.
I don't understand why she is pandering to the right when there are more progressive policies. I am currently undecided because I think Kamala Harris needs to vote on more progressive policies.
A woman who can't decide to not vote for the rapist. She's undecided. Tell me why. Wow.
As long as she runs on more progressive policies. I also think
like the war.
Undecided because
well, look who you got now. Trump's gonna fucking genocide the place. So good job, idiots.
So I think
fucking morons.
My vote to potentially uplift a third party like
Born in North Carolina. May went to school there for a while too. Moved out. Went to California. North Carolina to California.
Like voting is at this point also harm reductive.
Is that it? Cheers.
Kind of hate that we have to choose
anyway.
the lesser of two evils.
But you didn't. But she didn't. So.
Hi, Bridget. Bridget's cool. I have no idea.
Oh, Bridget's cool. You know why Bridget's cool? You know why Bridget's the first cool one that he showed on camera?
I don't.
I wonder why.
I came in as an undecided voter.
Why is Bridget the first cool one that you're cool with? I wonder why. Oh, Jalen. Okay, Bridget. Jalen. That's what. Where did I get Bridget from? Oh, that was the last one. Okay, my bad.
That taxpayer money should be going back to American citizens.
Very amazing. Look at you.
The country is in decline, and I feel like both of them want
to
fund wars.
Amazing.
The American people.
Amazing. Look at you. Pause. Like, comment. Yep. Come on.
He's not incorrect.
I was.
Yeah, he's like an not even like anti-war from like the moral perspective.
Bridget's
like,
still the same. Bridget.
It's such a weird.
You're trashy.
He's a Republican. He is a Republican. Yeah.
You're trashy.
He's not very invested in either, as he claims. Yeah, he doesn't care about either.
You know what I'm doing right now? I'm just waiting to make sting moments, and then I'm gonna clip them out of context and put them up.
You guys just come in here whenever Ethan does anything to get my take on it.
Oops.
You ever see your full name online? Well, the name Sean the Black or is just Sean. They have my link in the description. Put my Twitch.
Oh, he's just blowing them all then. Okay, buddy. I mean,
Too big to rig?
60 Republicans and Democrats vote on president.
Voted for PSL, which is the party for socialism and liberation. Palestinians like myself have felt disenfranchised by the Democratic Party.
Why are you even on? Why are you even here? Why are you here? Who's this Jubilee? Why are you even here? What is this shit? Why are you even here? Like, why are you here? Because you're a cloud chaser, dude. Look, cloud chaser. Look, cloud chaser is what you are. Yeah.
Just being around everybody.
Okay, buddy. Look, cloud chaser. Where'd you go there? Oh, come on. Damn, dude. I thought you had more fucking info down there. Okay. That's too bad.
Everyone's at each other's throat, and I just don't believe that.
Okay. What do you have to say to him?
Around everybody, everyone's at each other's throat.
Yep. What do you have to say to this?
Is that I support either group just because I'm just like to have fun. I like to, care for others, and a lot of people just are now getting emotionally involved in the situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he
Gross.
came in saying he was going to vote for Trump, and he changed his mind because politics is too divisive. He's like, bro, I thought...
Did he not vote?
Trump was cool.
Did he vote for the other side?
Y'all were cool. Y'all are being mean to them, and they're being mean to me. Not like that.
That's how fucking stupid and how fucking identity politics has ruined all that. That's how all y'all have ruined all this.
I don't like this mean stuff
Y'all
going on.
political fucking left extremely moron crazy motherfuckers, okay?
Quit not voting.
Yeah, he went to no vote, right? Idiots. Absolute fucking morons. Right. Refusing to vote for the woman because she's not exactly your race or whatever, Ouch. It's amazing.
I actually came in here as undecided.
Or whatever I said. Whatever reason it might be for any of you.
Almost, I think it's 10 hours.
Disgusting.
Everyone was at each other's throats, and everyone was trying to convince
Wow.
each other that their cause was just. What I realized about Trump
Garbage.
is that Trump
You're all
is a
garbage.
nationalist. He's a horrible man. He's selfish. He's racist.
Yes.
He wants to make money.
Yeah.
And that is why he's a good man for the country, because
Excuse me?
in his quest to make income and in his quest to expand himself, he will inevitably also make the country a
Yeah,
better
this guy's
place.
already like,
After 2 years
"Rustad
will be gone,
Gutgosh
and
Gnev
another
Hergot."
president will take his place, who is hopefully not as much as a fool as these two.
No.
What happens in today's discussion that changed my mind from leaning towards Harris to going to undecided is
Why?
the focus on
Why?
Donald Trump and figuring out who's better on specific character traits
Wrong.
that weren't related to actual solutions.
Shut
to the American
up.
people
What a
that
lie.
would move us
Why don't you want to vote for the
middle-class families.
whatever woman? Why don't you want to vote for the whatever woman? Why don't you want to vote for the woman? Sexism? Traditional sexism in any form? Statistical sexism?
You can't take what Jubilee shows you at face value.
He talked about Gaza. They just cut it out. He admits.
I think I was one of the last people to go in my
Come on now.
style things. I heard what everybody else was saying.
So he came there to vote for her, and then he actually just wanted to stand in front of the camera and say blah 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 Gaza, blah 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 Palestine, ha 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 ha, and then walk away. Okay. Disingenuous shit. Of course he ended up not. I'm not gonna vote. That was already the plan to begin with.
Any major production absolutely had to see things.
Trashy.
This person.
Not
this
voting.
person.
Trashy.
She's the flower in her hair. She's not voting. And
I see the dits in her eyes. She looks fucking crazy.
Where'd it go?
Trump. He trans that, and if I'm
Received from the petition for over a decade, and I think
They were like-
I think she does her confessionals a little bit later.
Okay.
Right? Yes, she does. A little bit later.
I mean, these aren't actual votes, though. You guys realize these are no real votes, though, right? Like, it's just grandstanding. These aren't actual votes. That's not how voting works in this country. You get that right?
She's actually
Okay.
got great policies. As a Californian, I've been her constituent for over a decade, and I've seen her be really effective in office. So my experience of her has been that she's been good at the offices she's held so
It
far.
sure
and
is.
She's going to be good at this one, too.
Meh.
And this guy, not this guy.
Okay.
We don't talk about that guy. This
Why
guy
not? Why not?
was
Why's the other
a
guy? Okay.
You can notice of the date, October 29th. It was recorded October like 1st.
Why don't we watch that guy?
Or September 27th, or something like that.
Why don't
This
we
guy
watch
is
that
a
guy?
conservative Haitian who
That
defended
is, that I
they're
support
eating the cats and
either
dogs
group
line
just
from Trump.
because
He's
I'm
saying,
just
no,
like
guys,
to have
listen, I'm
fun.
Haitian,
I like to,
and
you know,
we do actually eat cats and dogs.
Who's better?
That's the thing that we do.
The most.
I'm not
Sounds
joking.
about
He
right.
said that in this video, or in the part 1 video.
Class, including the inflation.
He's like, no, listen, guys,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
Asian. We eat the cats and we eat the dogs.
Is that it? That's it.
So-
Oh, it's because it's Parker.
Because she passed.
Okay, because it's Parker. He
This
doesn't
is,
want the Parker kid to talk. Okay, let's hear what the Parker has to say.
Fundamental legislation that's beneficial to the middle class, including the Inflation Reduction Act, the Chips and Science Act, the PACT Act, and the Bipartisan Infrastructure Bill. She was the most influential vice president ever. She had the most tie-breaking votes of any vice president ever, so I support her because of her effective policy.
All right, the votes have been counted, and
Okay.
it's time to read our results. But first, I
Oh,
just want to
you were
thank
scared of
everybody.
hearing that? You were scared of hearing that on your show? That was too much for you to hear on your show? That's amazing. What an amazing. That's too much for you to hear on your show? Wow.
I'm right here, and he's right here. I remember like these two people talking about this person streaming on Twitch and Destiny. Talking about Destiny. You recognize you now?
Yeah, nobody cares, bro. Anyways, this one's for me.
That's
I'm gonna pot this up. I think I got 1 or 2 stings here. I'm good.
But also I
Naruto
remember
motherfucker.
these three talking about Hassan. Parker talking about like.
Of course
where was
he's some
Hassan?
fucking. Of course he's fucking. Of course. I have no commentary.
Say something. I remember them mentioning Hassan because my ears perked. I was like.
Of course you think you're some kind of fucking Itachi. You can't just be a regular fucking. You can't just be the regular Leaf Village, right? You got to be some kind of. Oh no, I'm Itachi. Oh, okay. Isn't everybody? Egotistical fuck. Have a good one. Bye. Jesus.
You are an American
What a cunt
citizen.
rag.
If you are unhappy with the results of the election in
I made my thing. This ain't even going back up for you guys.